Hey creatives, I have a snow flurry mixed media art journal page for you today, and I'm sharing all the steps on how I built this frosty winter page with acrylic paint, watercolor paint, some die cutting and glass bead gel. It makes a great textured page as it is, or you can use it as a background to build upon. I'm working in my Strathmore mixed media journal for this page as the paper is a nice heavy weight and will cope really well with all the layers. And you can find it listed below in the description along with all the other products that I've used today. So that first colourful layer was acrylic paint, and as I progressed through this page I pretty much let every layer dry before I move on to the next layer. And this page kind of grew organically, and the only thing I had in my mind when I started this page was that I wanted to use the glass beads to build up some texture and that I wanted to put in some snowflakes. But the rest of the details kind of just built as I worked through and decided that I needed more colour or less colour, and it just kind of grew progressively like that. Sometimes I have a complete plan with all the steps mapped out in my head before I start. Others I'll have no idea what I'm going to do and I just do it. And then you have those ones that are in between where I've got a part of a plan but I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work out. So this was one of those ones with part of a plan. I hope you've been having a nice festive season and maybe getting a chance to relax, be creative and also catch up with your YouTube channels. I'm out of the studio at the moment because it kind of becomes a bedroom for the festive week, but I am drawing and you can see what I'm getting up to on Instagram. Hey, but let me know what you are doing creatively this week because I would love to hear if you're managing to get anything done. Hopefully this video is inspiring you for your next winter themed project. If it is and you are enjoying it, then please do like it and share it with anyone else you think might need a winter flurry journal page in their life. And of course, please do become a subscriber if you aren't already. I've got lots more art and craft to share with you in 2018. I know, 2018, right? Almost here. I'm trying to say it a lot so I can kind of accustom myself to it. I slowed this bit down so that you can see it more clearly. To make the texture, I'm adding a thick layer of the glass bead gel and spreading it out over the die-cut snowflake mask. And you need to find a balance between having enough gel to be able to see the shape of the snowflake once you've removed the mask, but not so much that you're using up all of your gel. And I also scrape the gel off the mask once I've removed it and use up those scrapings as well, so nothing goes to waste. My page overnight to make sure that the gel was dry, and then used a mix of different techniques using watercolor paints to bring out the snowflake shapes and also white acrylic paint to add that touch of snowy frost. love the way that dry brushing acrylic paint over the glass bead gel looks. It makes a really nice effect. And in some areas I've kept it quite thin, and in other areas I've made it a little thicker. Partly by chance, but also partly by design. I think it kind of adds to that overall blizzardy sort of feel. And I think you also get that same sense from the area around the gel where I've left it quite rough, and you can see brush marks where I've done the dry brushing, but I think that helps give it that frosty feel. But let me know what you think. Okay, well, have fun creating, and massive thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.